Right, Gemma, the next view that we're going to have a quick look at, I'm going to try and speed it up a little bit because obviously the last video was 11 minutes long, is the client view. So this is a client database, and this is where all your records are obviously kept for your clients. In the main view, you've got your client snapshot, so you can see if I find someone that's had some sales, you can see the first visit, the last visit, how many sales we've had, total retail, total service, and you've got an average basket as well. And it shows their no-shows at the bottom. It gives a quick overview of themselves, so names, date of birth, male, female, and how many loyalty points they've got. You can click on more information. Again, you've got addresses, home telephone numbers, mobile phone numbers, email addresses. You need to make sure that you get your information in the system when you're getting a new client, because obviously when you're coming to do your marketing, if you haven't got a mobile number, you can't do your text message marketing. If you haven't got an email address, you can't do your email marketing. So it's pretty obvious that you need to try and capture as much information on their first visit. So in the future marketing campaigns, you can obviously target as many people as possible. You've got notes on the system for your clients as well, so any general notes, and you've got personal information as well. Quite a lot of our salon owners use this for keeping information, just to make it a bit more friendly service. So you know, here we've got parents and Nick and Rick. Obviously this particular client likes talking about his parents. You can put client likes T2 sugars. Don't forget to ask the client about their previous holiday. Just nice things to make their experience in your salon, you know, a little bit more personal, a bit more friendly. You got marketing here as well. You've got interested in receiving newsletters and special offers, and you've got referrers as well. So you know, when they first came in, you can add in there how they heard about you. So obviously this particular client obviously heard about us, you know, via a newspaper. You can do word of mouth or marketing campaign, leaflet, anything like that in there. You've got client formulas, so if you've got particular clients who have, you know, particular formulas, I'm not an expert, but you can have stuff and how much peroxide, how much, you know, particular colours they have on their hair, etc. All that information can be kept in there. So prior to that client coming in, the stylist can have a quick look on the system, see what they actually booked in for, and if they have to get some formula ready or get the products ready for the client coming in, they can just click in here and have a quick look. It holds, you can edit the client loyalty points as well. So if you're setting up a loyalty point scheme, it works in a very similar way to Tesco Club Card or Nectar. So for every £1 spent, they can earn a certain amount of points, and those can be redeemed against certain products of your choice. So you know, for every £100 spent, they can earn, you know, 10 loyalty points, and those 10 loyalty points equate to £1, which they can redeem, or something along the same kind of lines, depending on how much you want to give away. And you've got add new here as well for adding new formulas. You can do reports, you can do address book reports, telephone book reports, you can do reports on no-shows. One of the biggest gripes that I get reported back on from you guys is, you know, wanting to cut down on no-shows. If you're having one no-show a week, over a month, you know, 50 quid a no-show, that's £200 a month spent, and that's an hour of your staff's time you stand around doing nothing. So cutting down on no-shows is a massive must. So the system holds all the data of no-shows, and when you're going to make an appointment for, say for example, Jack's had a no-show, and when you're making an appointment, the system actually flag up saying Jack's had a no-show. Obviously be aware of that. If you have regular clients who are having load of no-shows, obviously you can put it to them saying, you know, listen, if you know, carry on not showing up, we're going to have to stop taking appointments for you. Not to be nasty, but obviously you can't be stood around for an hour doing nothing, wasting your staff's time, and obviously missing out on money which you could have been making from another appointment. You've got purchases in there as well, so you can see the purchases report for all your clients, your summaries and details. Service to retail as well. It's a similar kind of, obviously the same report as your employee report. You can see what how many retail sales, you know, Jack's had versus your service retails, and obviously you can do refund reports on there as well. Your inactive clients is exactly the same as your employee inactive reports. Just hold all the information on obviously the clients that no longer want your services. So again, they stay on a database to keep all of your information present and correct, but if they're no longer in the main client database. And you've got client history as well. in here. So again, you've got your snapshot down here. You can click on there, you can see all of their appointments. So here we've got checked in, checked out. You can see how much have been spent, if they paid or not. Obviously in my demonstration software I let a few go by, but obviously these should all be ticked, so obviously they show that they've paid. And you can obviously just see everything. You double click on a date and time as well, you can see what service they've had and what employee they had it with as well. You can do the sales, same with the sales as well. It gives you a list of all the sales. Again, you can click on it, you can see what they've had and how much they've paid for it. Gift vouchers, if they've got a gift voucher on the system, original value, what the balance of it is as well, and when it's due to expire, if you've got an expiry date on there. And you've got a loyalty point sales as well, so if they are redeeming loyalty points against their services that they've accrued, it'll show in here as well what their loyalty point sales are as well. So that's a client overview pretty much. Obviously the main thing about the client database is getting as much information as possible when they first come into the salon. So obviously when you are doing your marketing in the future, you've got as much information there as possible to try and obviously narrow down and filter so you hit the right people with the right marketing campaigns. Okay, next video is a appointment book.